In this section, we'll address getting the end result of our efforts into the hands of our users. All of our great articles, images, slideshows, speeches, and news releases won't do us any good unless they're featured on web pages and made available to the public. This critical phase is where the publisher comes in. Publishers typically are also editors of their sections, but in some situations, they may only be able to publish their page. As publishers, we see the Page Management drop-down box in the sidebar. This menu shows all of the sections we are able to publish. Before we click on one and start posting content, let's take a step back and see how that content got here. Here's an example. Earlier, we opened up our inbox and saw our article, 125 Stryker Brigade Begins Reset Period, available for the Army News Middle East section. We have editor privileges for that section, so we checked the box next to it and approved it, making it available to the Middle East page publishers. From the Page Management drop-down, we now select AHP News Middle East. Our page loads in Publish mode. The Publish preview of our page is not the same as what is currently on the Army.mil server. This page is a protected resource inside the core and is not visible to the public. In Publish mode, our page is covered with yellow boxes. Each box represents an area that we, as publishers, can edit the contents of. Let's make our new article the feature story for today. When we click on the Feature section, the screen dims and a window opens in the middle of the page. In the top half of the window are the available slots for the area we're editing. This feature has only one available slot, so only the current story shows up. In the bottom half of the window is our available content. The 6 most recent approved packages display by default. To find others, we can click the arrows at the bottom or search for a package. We want the first one though, so let's click and drag it on top of the current feature slot. The old story is replaced by our new one, and we can click Save Changes to see our page update. It's that easy. If there were more than one slot available, we could also click and drag to rearrange them. Content publishing is all managed by dragging content into the correct spot on your page. After making a change, clicking Undo will reset the last change we made, and Clear Changes will take us back to the last saved state. We want to commit our change, so let's click on Save Changes. We now see our story in the feature spot on our page. To see a live version, we can click the preview link above our page. It'll open in a new window. Once we're satisfied with how our page looks, there's one more thing to do before the world can see it. We must click the Publish button. After a few seconds, the message, "The page has been published successfully," appears to let us know that it's live. We can now go on and publish other pages, insert content, or perform a number of other functions within the core.